guys, welcome back. It's Crazy Games 21 and we're here with another video. Someone requested me to do this video on this awesome plugin called Terms of Service. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the in-game part while I have my friend here to help me out. So here's what we're going to do. I'll show you the config and how to set it up and all that stuff later. Just ignore that message saying it's another plugin. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to do /TOS if you want to find out a bunch of the new cool commands. So the TOS shows this menu. TOS set spawn sets the point of unaccepted players to TP. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now. If we do /TOS then set spawn, and what we're going to do is and then this will set the spawn. Well, I have it off in the config. I'm going to show you how to do that. So basically, if you had that enabled, this where all the people, say you had like a little box with all your rules, this is where you would like make this point at, and then say we wanted to do say we wanted, like, whenever they got done, we want them to teleport over here to the spawn. What you do is you'd come over here and you type in TOS set TP, and this sets the point of when they accept it, they'll go here. So what you're gonna do is I'll do /TOS delete, and then my name. This will delete if they've accepted it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I've been removed from the accepted list. Now I'm going to remove Bryson. Spell your name real quick.
Hold on. There you go.
Just put it in the chat.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so we're just gonna. This is just deleting us from the group that have accepted it. So listen, 899. And now, oh, he hasn't accepted it yet. So what you're gonna do is you just do /rules, and there you go. It says crazy server. First rule: do not unsub. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So I'll show you how to set this up in the config, how to do all that, and you know, stuff like that.
TP
And
me too,
so
please.
what you do is I'm in the middle of the air. So what you do is you just do /TP. I mean, not. What am I thinking? You just do /accept, and it says I've already accepted the terms, and so Bryson, go ahead and do /accept. Did you do it? What it tell you?
It says you do not have access to that command.
Oh, I haven't set up the permissions yet. But basically, guys, what they do is you do you tell them to do /rules. They'll read these rules, and they have to see them. So you know they'll see them. You could have multiple pages, and I'll show you how to set that up later. And so then you'll have them do /accept. They'll accept the rules. They'll get TP'd where you want them to, and it's a really cool plugin. Really awesome out of the server. And now I'll probably go into how you set this up in the config. So I'll see you then, guys. Alright guys, I'm back, and this is the link to the amazing plugin. It's really awesome. And here's what I want you to know. It's a really easy plugin. There's no extra data files, built-in rule management, configurable meshes, and I love the color code support. That's really awesome. And all that stuff like that. So this is the page. I'm gonna put a link in the description. You're gonna go here. This is where you can read about all these things and whatnot. I'm gonna show you how to set this up in a second. And thank you for Turk Melon. I'm saying that's a pretty funny name. Anyway, thanks for letting me do this video. And so you're just gonna hit download. And this download, you're just gonna click download, keep. Make sure you open it in folder. Don't open, that would be terrible. And so what we're gonna do is you're gonna open your plugins. You're just gonna drag this in. I already have it in, as you can see. And the other thing is you're gonna need Vault. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get that. Now if we go back to the link that I sent you, and we go back to the overview part, you want to go to Vault right here. And if you don't have this plugin's not gonna work. You gotta get it. So you just download that and download again. Hit keep and do the same thing you did with this. Just drag it in your plugins folder. So now we're gonna go back and yeah, just go ahead and go back to the first link on the terms of service. You can read all this if you want to know all this stuff, and I'm gonna show you how to do these permissions now. So you're gonna go to your server, and if you have permissions, you're gonna go to that permissions X and permissions. I recommend permissions X. It's my favorite. And so if you go here, and basically these are all the permissions I have for people and stuff like that. So I mean, yours may not look as big as this one, but you know it may if you know what you're doing. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go and we're gonna take a look at these permissions. And before I get started on the permissions, I'm gonna introduce the person who's helping me today. His name is Bryson. He has his own YouTube channel. I'll put his link in the description. He's just now getting started, but he's gonna have lots of awesome Minecraft videos over there. And so we'll get started in a second on these permissions. So here we go. These are the permissions. I'm gonna go ahead and if we do, we don't want the other people seeing the help thing. So I mean, you could just put that on yours or admins or whatnot. This just pulls up the help menu, which is shown right here. This is just for admins and stuff. So we're gonna go back to the permissions, and this permission lets you able to set the TP point. This lets you set the spawn point. This lets you set the limit of guests you can have. This lets you set add players to the accepted list. This lets you delete players to the accepted list. This lets you accept the terms. This is aliases to accept, and this is another aliases to. Oh yeah, this is about having to do with the terms and rules, and I'll go into that later. And TOS bypass. This bypasses the restriction. TOS notified. This received permission notifications, and this accepted given to a player when they accept the rules. And signs used and signs create. So I'm gonna go into the signs a little bit later, and trying to stay on topic here.
I'll be right back.
Alright, there's Bryson will be back. And so let's go in here. Say I want to give these to my members. So we're gonna add a new line to our permissions here. And we're gonna go to, and maybe once I reach a certain amount of subscribers, I'll go into how to do permissions X, which is really awesome plugin, and I'll cover that almost fully. And so now we're going to in here, and what we want to add is first thing we want to add is tos.accept. And what this does is this lets them accept it, and we're just gonna keep that here, and we're gonna go to tos notify. This will notify them about the whole permissions and stuff. We're gonna put that in here, and then we're gonna go down. I'm sorry if this video may be a little bit long. This is a fairly more complicated plugins than the one I've done earlier. And so we're gonna go in here and go to tos.accepted. And this accepted will given to a player when they accept the terms. So they'll just be put into the list when they accept it. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, and these are the permissions you want to give to your admins. You'll do the same thing I just showed you right here. You'll just add them in. And you also want to give these to your admins and all that good stuff. So now we just want to save this, and I'm gonna go over these signs real quick. Alright, these signs, this is like you can have signs to accept the rules. If you like have a little room where you have all your rules and whatnot, and you can place a sign. You can put this on line 2 to 4, and whenever the player right clicks the sign, they will not automatically accept the rules. And this will bypass certain slash rules and other things like that. So also this is the permission right here to be able to use the signs. If you have signs, make sure you put this to the players, okay? They're gonna need this to be able to accept it. Don't forget that. And now I'm gonna go into the config. So we're done with this page unless you want to look it over. We're gonna go down and we're gonna go into the config and go to your server, back to the plugins, go to the terms of service, and also how you get this is you start your server up, And then once you go back into the plugins, if you had this in here, it should create a folder. And you're gonna go into your config, and this is like this is a major part right here. So these are the colors, and I'm not sure if those are working or not because they weren't working earlier with this little star thing, whatever it is. I'm thinking if you do this sign right here, it'll change the colors to what they need to be. So just try that out. And so let's scroll on down, and this enables the accept command. You want to keep this true. The rules, you can change this to /r. Rules pages. You can teleport. This will let you be able to teleport them. You want to put that true if you want to teleport them. This will keep reminding them every time, and this will say you still have not accepted the rules. You can change this, and then it can also say like new type rules, type /rules to do so. And we're gonna go on down. Sign. This will enable the signs. You want to put this true if you want to have the signs. Enable password. I keep this false unless you're just trying to like, I don't know. You know what? Who knows? Anyway, so we're gonna go on down, and the slots. This is like the maximum people that you can have that haven't accepted the rules. Display name, fonts, name color for restrictions, world. This is a really cool feature. If they haven't accepted the rules, you can put this where they can't build, they can't break, they can't interact. It prevents damage, prevent taking damage. They can still move, they can still chat, but they can't pick up or drop. This is really cool. This is the message of the day. You can put this and just put true. And yeah, so we're gonna go on down. This is basically the messages that we'll say, and you can read on these. They're not that important. This should just tell everybody if somebody accepted the rules, tell if somebody tried to skip the rules, and all that other stuff. So we're going down. This could change your game mode for when you've not accepted it. Your game mode's 2. When you have accepted it, it's 0. Really cool. And we're going down to the permissions, the group. This is just adding groups and adding permission nodes and all that good stuff. So economy, this is for money, and like it, I
Alright, I'm
guess
back.
take money to accept the rules. And Bryson's back, and we're going on the config right now. Yeah. So punishments, enable punishments. You can punish attempted build. Anyways, just make them like not want to keep trying to build or stuff like that. And you can kick them. So let's go in here.
Awesome
And
plugin.
this is, yeah, amazing plugin. This is what it says when you've accepted the rules, and then it says thank you for accepting the rules. Have fun. You can change all this. Make sure you don't delete these right here. You do not want to do that. That wouldn't be good. Mission error. Do not skip pages. Read rules first. And preventions. This is what happens. This is a message that says whenever you prevent building, you need to accept the rules. And this is what happens when they try to break a block. It says you need to accept the rules and interacting with things, damaging, all basically just messages. Now here is the main part. This is your rules. You want to put your rules right here. And yes, so these are the rules. This is where you put in your rules, and this is where you put them in right here. You just change this in between these marks right here, but whatever you want. Just make sure if you're doing like an apostrophe, like I don't know, I put crazies in one of my rules and it messed it up because this is like a signal to, anyway, just say that it's a message, so don't do that. Put your message in, you'll be done. This is unimportant. This is just where your teleporting coordinates are. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Go check out Bryson's channel and help him out, and see you guys.